Yeah, there we go. I think it's finally working. I think we're finally, and I don't know, the lighting on this camera is just so trash. But that's just how it is. And no matter what, when I start streaming from here, it says I'm streaming Apex. Like, no. Um, let's just change that. I think we're live though. I think it's finally working. Yeah, it's finally working. Yeah, it's finally working. And I mean, like, it looks so dark. I look like I'm living in a damn cave. But anyway, welcome. The YouTube stream is finally working. Um, yeah, I mean, no matter how much light I have here, no matter how much light I have behind me, it's like still. I have a really bright light here. That's so weird. Why does it do that? Why does the light just like disappear when I put the light above the camera? That's so. I don't know. I think the light behind me. I've never streamed from this. Well, I haven't streamed from this camera in a while. I'm just gonna like try and like move this out the way. Uh, I think it's my actual like bedroom light or something. So let's figure this out together. See, that seems like pretty trash, eh? I mean, this seems like marginally better, but I don't know, hey? Kind of much of a muchness, if you ask me. But anyway, I think I may just stream from my phone. This is kind of trashy, hey? It's not that bad, actually. It's not that bad. Hey, Matthias. Sebastian Rodriguez. It's a nice full name there. Welcome. It says hi. Hey, what's up? How you doing? I recorded. I was live streaming on TikTok earlier today, and I was playing guitar, and I got everything that I needed to record. So now we're about to edit it. I need to pull in the files. Um, yeah, we're just gonna edit this live. Like, why not? Oh, welcome to the new people that have just joined. We're currently just loading in. I recorded this little thing, me playing guitar live earlier on TikTok. You can see it there now. I think I pulled it up. So now I just need to sync this. I need to pop this onto YouTube. Honestly, I've been a little busy to have like very entertaining streams. So Matthias says hi again. Hello, welcome Matthias. So I'm kind of just streaming my general life of like what I do, because I do want to stream like often, regularly. So yeah, that's what we're doing. I think I already exported the audio for this. I'm gonna export it again because I don't know where I saved it. um, but yeah, I wrote the song. I actually recorded the song in a. I don't think I have it up right here. Wait, where is it? I can pull it up quickly. Yeah, let me show you. I did record. I've had to record this song twice. I went out. I did a whole location recording. Um, it was really nice. Did a nice little mission. I think the file is. I don't know. The audio just came out like so trash, so I have to record it again. So yeah. Hope everyone's having a good time though. Thank you for those who are still here. Thank you for the person who liked the stream as well. It definitely helps out a lot. So I appreciate you. And yeah, I'm just busy currently exporting this audio so I can bring it into CapCut here. I'm just finding the right folder, so I can bring it on screen for y'all. Yeah, let's just save this as like said. Okay, cool. It's busy exporting now. But yeah, if you're new, thank you so much again for joining. We're taking over the live stream from TikTok, and we've now moved it over here, so I can show you what's going on my screen. Yeah, the audio is still exporting, so I'm just waiting for another second. Hey Dakota, welcome back. Good to see you. Says this. Thank you so much for coming back in. I appreciate it. How you been doing? How's all the spiders? Okay, now it's rendering the video, although I thought I took out the video from this part. So this is taking a little bit of time. Your desktop is almost out of space. Yeah. I have like terabytes of space, but I'm still running out. I made it this time. Yeah, you made it this time, right from the beginning. Welcome to the new people who just joined. And again, thank you for the likes. If you haven't already, it helps me out, goes a long way. But I'm currently just waiting for this audio to export. Like I can show this to you.
I don't know.
Okay, this is just me talking on stream to other people, but I was busy playing the guitar over here. So I don't know why I'm exporting the audio already. I actually need to first, let me share with you my Ableton screen instead, because I need to edit the Ableton sound a little bit more before I overlay this into the video. And if you didn't know already, I am studying sound engineering and music production. I am a second-year student, so I do have a little bit of I say a little bit, but I've got quite a few years of experience beyond that in audio and vocal editing. So let's share the screen for Ableton, and you know, if you want to learn some other audio tips, then I'll definitely show that as well. All right, there it is. Just popped up in my face. Thank you so much. Well done. I need to blame there. Let's try not to make the screen too small. Kind of want to make it so that you can see what's going on. Let me just remove this other thing in the background. Whoops. Yeah, sorry about that. Okay, so I had like two good takes, some bad takes. Thank you again for the person like. The spiders are good. I'm glad. Did you have the Deathhawk one already? Because I left that image of the Deathhawk spider up on my screen, and I saw it like the next day, and I was like, that's actually so cool though. Like I really want to see one of those spiders IRL. It's cold. Yeah, it's I'm not that cold actually. I'm in a sleeveless over here. Although I do have I would say gloves on, but I only have a glove on. So yeah. Now let's pull this audio up here.
After we'll see.
Cool, so we got that, but this is where it starts. And now I really want to make this sound good. So let me show you everything that I'm doing. We're gonna just zoom this out a little bit more, just so you can actually get a full depiction of like what's going on here. Because the first thing it's gonna do is we're gonna duplicate this, and then we're gonna pan one side to the left and one side to the right. If you don't do that already with your audio, you really should be doing that. And then I think this take was really good, but this take was like very high in my vocals, so I think I'm gonna try and layer this over. Also gonna duplicate this and pan it to each side. I'm freezing, I'm wearing lots of warm stuff on, and I'm under 4 blankets. That sounds really comfortable though, I'm not gonna lie. There's nothing more that I love than, like, I've been doing it, it's like my bed's kind of a mess right now, but it's not that bad. Well, there's a guitar on top of it. But I like to like have my blanket like covering up all around my neck, especially if it goes around the back of my neck. Like there's nothing more comfortable than just being like in the flippin' blankets. Like that's one of my favorite things. I don't know if we're gonna be able to sync this up because I really didn't sing this with the metronome, so these might be like out of sync. I'm gonna try and stretch it, but I don't know how it's gonna sound. So y'all are gonna have to hear trash vocals with me before it sounds good. Yeah, that's just how it always goes, you know. It seems like it's generally in sync. The what's the names are all on point, it looks like. That's a little bit off. I can't remember the word for it now, the technical term for it. But the first peak in your signal. Sound bad. It's two completely different layers. See, it starts after each other. Don't think I'm going to be able to layer this because I simply recorded the guitar with the vocals. Now if you want to really layer it, you have to do your guitars and vocals separately. I'm not putting that much production into it. There's no more space, so don't you? Yeah, you see, it's not gonna stretch over. So that idea is not gonna work out. But I wanted to try it out anyway. We're just gonna go with more of an acoustic vocals here. So we're literally just gonna use these 2 takes instead. Sorry, I couldn't salary for very long. I gotta go, but maybe I'll join later. Oh, it's alright. It's good to see you though. I'm glad you popped through. Thank you so much. I'll definitely see you around though. I'll be in your comments. I'm sure you'll comment on mine. Thank you for posting my stuff as well, my music. Like, I really appreciate that. So thank you. It definitely like made my day. Yeah. I'm just gonna apply like basic filters onto this vocals over here because yeah. Because we have a guitar, it's also going to make it even more difficult to edit. So we're just going to put a basic EQ on here. Again, you can see the EQ at least. You can see the outline of the EQ. I'll do 2 and I'll hide the other one. Turn the other one off and now you can see this one at least. So my vocals particularly, I always need a lot of high range in my vocals. But it's a lot of sibilance sibilances or S sounds. So I'm just gonna edit this without explaining so much because it's really just it's not a tutorial. I'm just walking you through heaven said, there's no more space. Trying to find the start. Heaven said there's no more space. So don't you leave because I can't replace it. Said to me, right to my face. One day you'll see, but don't be late. Heaven said there's no more space. So don't you leave because I can't replace you. Said to me, right to my face. One day you'll see, but don't be late. Standing there, too lost to care. In my head is where I feel dead. Tainted soul, I'm troubled cold. Play my song, I'm coming home. So luckily, like, I already have a lot of presets on, well, not presets, these are plugins that I already have presets in my vocals, so my vocals are like pretty easy to edit, because I just throw these on. Depends on the song, it might change. Okay, this one I haven't activated. I think I use a different one now. Move to trash, bye bye.
Well, you don't need to be the best singer.
Oh gosh. I hate hearing my own voice, especially if it's unpolished, but I also love the sound of my own voice. Honestly, I haven't edited vocals in a while. It's been a minute, but let's see. I'm looking for my saturator right now because I want to add a bit of saturation onto these. And then I need to add. I'll edit these all later. I'm gonna do well now, but I just want to get my vocal chain sorted out first. Where is it? Okay, we have this one here. That's the wrong one. Is it Alpha 2? Yeah, we go. It's this one. Because I have this plugin lines bundle, but okay, well, it's not a bundle. I've got some of them. I eventually had to pay for proper plugins because the default plugins just weren't working, especially on the de-esser. Like no matter what I did, my sibilants for this DS would be so bad. So I'm just doing a light polish on the vocals, and yeah, I am going to use some of this as well, but like very minimally. Yeah. Welcome to those who've just joined. If you're just joining now, why can you can't see my plugins on screen? That's actually really interesting. I think the plugins are, I'm gonna just share all screen. I'm just gonna share my entire display because you're gonna see CapCut for sorry, what's the name, OBS for a second here. Sorry about that. It just seems that Ableton is not picking up these plugins. Here we go. And you couldn't see what I'm adding on here right now. I just noticed that, so that's a little bit funny. Obviously these are different windows, so it makes sense, but at least you can see what I've added now. Yeah, there we go. You can see now. Cool person says hi. Hello, how are you doing? I hope you're having a fantastic evening and afternoon if you are not having an evening. That was very interestingly worded. Yeah, anyway, this is the compressor. I've just done very light compression here. There's the settings for you. I'm not really gonna like explain all of this now. Like that's a bit of a different energy for this. Yeah, I just want to turn this down and increase this. Yeah, I do just need to. I'm using 2 compressors on here as well because it's just really useful. So yeah, how are you? I'm assuming you're saying it like that. I am doing great. I'm doing fantastic. I was gonna also just extrude that sentence on a bit longer than I should have. I'm like, no, wait, that's gonna sound a bit weird. So I'm doing fantastic though. Thank you so much for asking. How are you doing? I'm having a great day. We're about to hit 1,000 followers on TikTok, so I'm really happy about that. Might not be a lot for some people, but it's a lot for me. It's a milestone at least. And we're about to hit 1,000 on YouTube as well. A little bit behind, we're still 900, but TikTok we're about to hit 1,000. So I'm
to me, right to my face. One day you'll see, but don't be late. Standing there, too lost to care
in my head. I feel like I want to redo these though, because I actually think my voice was so high pitched in these takes. I'm actually gonna do another take. I'll do it right here. I still have my guitar because I am gonna have to do another take. I don't really like how that sounded. I'm thirsty, sorry. If you haven't drink water now. Yeah, I don't like how this sounds.
Cause I can't replay.
I feel like I can do it better, you know. I always do this with my music. Like I'll record my music like 100 times. I wish that was an exaggeration because I wish it was simpler, but it's part of the process. I have to re-record the visuals here as well. I mean, I'm still wearing the same thing. So yeah, I need to now re-record that. So let's hope my camera still has battery. I think it has. It still has space. What am I looking for? Nope. Yeah, here we go. I need to eject this. It might be being used. Okay, so I'm gonna have to close that. Close CapCut. You're gonna see all my other projects at the moment. Actually, I don't really mind. It's all stuff I've posted on YouTube. There's a music video here in the making. It's almost done. Let me close that. What can you see now? Because it should still be seeing my whole screen at least. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, I've ejected that. Now we can take out the little flash drive. Now let's start up this little camera. I just hate this camera that I'm using on my computer. It's just so, just don't put the card in the wrong way. It's so small framed, like you can see so little. It's so zoomed in, which I really don't like. I think we can only see like this much of frame, which is like really nothing. It's like half an arm's length. But anyway, I've got this out. I'm attaching this to the tripod now. And then we're gonna, you can't see that I've got like literally a guitar like right here on me the whole time. We're about to play this. The stream is very delayed. I'm watching it now. Only now I'm measuring everything. Anyway. Yeah. I wish I could put this camera like further away so you could see more, but it really doesn't like to do that, eh? Yeah, I'm just setting this up. Cool. All right. Let's get started. I want to record this. I keep singing it into. I try to project my voice too much, and I don't sing enough. I project too much a lot of the time. Okay, so I think this angle is going to be pretty good. You can't really see the full guitaring on there, but I'm going to have it like this anyway, because yeah. And now my microphone is probably in the front of the camera. Let me move that out the way. I do need to have it central, and I need to have it quite raised. I'm trying not to pick up so much guitar tones. Microphone placement also makes like a really big difference when recording, and this doesn't look straight. Okay. That sounds good. All right. And you see, now I almost screwed up because, and I don't even know if I'm going to be able to record. If my microphone's already getting used by the recording application, by the streaming service, can I actually record on here? I may be doubtful that I can actually do that, so then I might not be able to do this now. Let's test it though. I'm willing to try. It seems to be working. So we're just gonna make another insert here. Yeah, that seems to be capturing. Test. Yeah, cool. All right. So now I'm just gonna check my camera one more time, make sure the frame is correct. And that it is actually recording, because I wouldn't want to do this again. But if I have to, I will. I probably will have to do it a few more times. Anyway, let me not bump everything. Okay, I feel good now. Let's hit record. Let's actually do that.
Heaven said there's no more space, so don't you leave because I can't replace it. Said to me right to my face, one day you'll see, but don't be late. Standing there too lost to care. In my head is where I feel dead. Tainted soul, I'm troubled cold. Play my song, I'm coming home. Heaven said there's no more space, so don't you leave because I can't replace it. Said to me.
Not messed that take up. We'll do that again. Welcome to the people who just joined. I'm back again, says Dakota. Whoa. Thank you. I wish you could see the guitar I'm playing right here, but I could probably turn the camera a little bit down actually. You know what? I can probably do that. Just a little bit. Because I need to re-retake that. There was a couple lines I didn't like. Anyway.
Heaven said there's no more space, so don't you leave because I can't replace it. Said to me right to my face, one day you'll see, but don't be late.
So now what I'm understanding with this is my projection is okay, but I think I had to project too much earlier because my microphone is too far away from me. So okay, I'm a sound engineering student, so microphone placement like really matters. I definitely need to bring the microphone closer to my face. I can probably raise this a bit more so that it's not really in the camera. But then that might just be more what I'm looking for, because I'm still not getting the sound that I'm trying to accurately capture. I got you guys over there and I got my actual camera over there. Yeah. Like, hey, you can probably see the, like this is I'm loading now on screen. I'm sure it's coming up now. This is where I actually went to go record. I was wearing like a whole fit and everything. You can see on the screen there. But I used the lavalier microphone, so it attaches to yourself, and it just sounded so trash. So I went out, I recorded this entire video, beautiful, amazing, looks good. And then it just sounded like trash. So I can't use that. It was a total waste. It took me like an hour to drive there. But anyway, let me see. We're still recording here. I'm gonna do this again, but I'm just gonna try. Never mind. I have to leave again. That's all right. I appreciate you checking in. Oh shoot! Dropped my water. Oh, Felix. Marry me. Felix Marry Me says hi. Hi, Felix. How are you doing today? I am very thirsty. I see the camera angle is a little bit better. I can pop it down a little bit more, so you can already see the guitar playing there. I don't mind cutting off a little bit of my head there. And my playing with guitar is not the best at the moment because I said this on TikTok. I've got a little like claws for nails over here. I don't know if you can see it that well. So I just need to file them down a little bit more. It's definitely made playing guitar a lot more challenging, but aesthetic purposes. So I'm trying to make it work. I kind of like it with this song in particular. I don't mind it sounding a bit off. But anyway, I'm gonna run out of recording space and battery time on there. I hated that start.
Heaven said there's no more space, so don't you leave because I can't replace.
La 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 la. Oh, sorry, my voice is warming up. Your songs are great, by the way. I subbed. Oh, Hins V. Oh, thank you so much. Really, really appreciate that. It really means a lot to me. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I just have to say that twice because I really, really do. Yeah, thank you. I've really trying to get my music out there. I used to make a lot of music and I never promoted it or talked about it, or even my friends are like, wait, you're studying music? Oh, I didn't know that. And I'm like, yeah. They're like, you should really tell people. And I'm like, I know. But yeah. Thank you again. I appreciate that.
Heaven said there's no more space, so don't you leave because I can't replace it. Said to me right to my face, one day you'll see, but don't be late. Standing there too lost to care, in my head is where I feel dead. Tainted soul, I'm troubled cold. Play my song, I'm coming home.
Okay. Now, I feel like that sounded better. Let's put the recording on pause. Let's end that. And let's actually hear how that sounded, because I'm so critical of myself and I'm not used to recording acoustics. I have like 3, maybe 4 acoustical songs on my page. I'm a lot better at recording in multiple takes. So let's hear how this sounded. Come on. I'm doing the command right. This should be popping up. There we go.
To my face, one day you'll see, but don't be late. Standing there too lost to care, in my head is where I feel dead. Tainted soul, I'm troubled cold. Play my song, I'm coming home. Heaven said there's no more space, don't you leave because I can't replace. Said to me right to my face, someday you'll see, don't be late because
So there is this song. This is basically just the chorus, right? But like the song, it has a lot more potential. But I can't think of anything for it, and sometimes I don't think it always needs something to finish it off. Thank you again. I appreciate that. I like this take though.
Heaven said there's no more space, so don't you leave because I can't replace it. Said to me right to my face, one day you'll see, but don't be late. Standing there too lost to care, in my head is where I feel dead. Tainted soul, I'm troubled cold. Play my song, I'm coming home.
That's a really short song. It sounds even more off because I've got the guitar with this.
Too lost to care, in my head is where I feel dead. Tainted soul, I'm troubled cold. Play my song, I'm coming home.
I like the way that it sounds out of tune though. Like my guitar is so it's so out of tune. I don't know if you know, but Montage of Heck, Kurt Cobain's like one of his albums. Literally, he was missing. I think he was missing the 5th string, so this string on the guitar. But he made that whole album with the broken guitar. And when I went to go record this, like when you see over here out in the fields over here, I totally messed up my guitar when I put it in the bag. And you can see all my I always forget what this is called. These things they're all like very uniform. They've all been moved. So this guitar is really out of tune. But I'm really trying to keep it with this song because this song is like a very raspy, underground, rockish type of song, and I just really resonate with being in the energy of this slightly out of tune, detuned style. So I kind of dig it. I kind of like it. Yeah, I did this whole fit and everything for this video, and I can't even put this out. Like this one will never see. I'll show it to you now. Just listen how trash them. It's the microphone though.
Standing there too lost to care.
The microphone on the camera actually sounds nicer. Listen to this.
In my head is where I've been.
I'm basically I'm standing under an airfield, so you can hear planes like in the background.
It's
This
so
just wasn't
troubled cause. Play my song, I'm coming home.
when I play it together, they sound okayish, but I'm not happy with this.
One day you'll see, but don't be late.
So I'm not reposting this whole time. It wasn't wasted. It was like a really fun adventure. Story time. I basically on Google Maps there's a little hill and it says you can go to the top of the hill, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to the top of the hill, and I was gonna have a whole view of the city and the mountain in the background. You can see this. There's the mountain, that little line over there. That's the mountain in the background. Now there's a big mountain here and a beautiful city along there, but you can't see it in frame because when I drove there, it was gated for reserved, and not like a general reserve. I think like an actual reserve to not get people on it. So people weren't allowed there. So I had to go find a whole different location, and I drove like almost an hour to get to this place, and the location totally flopped out. So I had to improvise on location, and this is where it was, under an airfield. Now it was cool. It came out nice, but the microphone that I used is a lavalier microphone. I think I mentioned it. It just sounds so trash. So it's good for have an interview. So I'll edit the interview as well here while I'm on YouTube, because this video will be going up on YouTube. The interview, not this video. But I may just show me for that because I don't know if I want to show too much of the interview of the artist until it's actually finished being produced. So I got the right microphone. It's nice for an interview. It's terrible for vocal recording. So yeah, alright. We got the little SD card of space. Oh my word, I found a random old SD card in my cupboard, and I think I picked it up from the road like years ago, and I really want to put it on my computer to see what's on it, but at the same time I'm terrified I'm gonna get a virus. So I'll probably just go to a public computer and try that out. No, I might actually just do that instead. Probably won't. That's so much effort. But yeah, let's see. Okay, you're gonna see a lot of other stuff there that is all personal. You can pause it and look through my life if you really want to. I went away on a holiday on a camp. That was kind of older, and this is with my friend as well. These are just funny photos though. I don't really care. What are you gonna do with it? There's probably nobody even looking at that stuff anyway. So anyway, I think the file I need is. I might as well just create a new project because I've got the audio here. Let's export that so long. Yeah, let's export this. I feel like this is gonna be enough. I don't need multi-layers. Like this is meant to be an acoustic. It's meant to be like pretty rough. I do have like basic effects on here, just to make it sound a little bit better. Like, and you know what, I can add a basic like bit of reverb as well. Let's double check this attitude.
Heaven said there's no more space, so don't you leave because I can't replace it. Said to me right to my face, one day you'll see, but don't be late. Standing there, too lost to care. In my head. I'm trying to do something right now. Everything sounds trash before it sounds good, remember? And I want to add some delay on my vocals here, just to add a little bit of like a chorus effect. So yeah, I'm gonna put that on the just before the last compressor, and then I want to take these down. I put this at like 80 milliseconds, so it adds on like a really clean delay. There's no more space, so don't you leave. There's something else. It's just a delay. Heaven said there's no more space, so don't you leave, because I can't replace it. Said to me right to my face, one day you'll see, but don't be late. Standing there, too lost to care. I think it's like because this delay is really messing it up. I'm gonna work on the reverb first, but I think we need to do like a shorter. Because yeah, sorry, I shouldn't be texting on my phone while I should just be focusing on the stream. Yeah, like 80 should sound fine, but it doesn't. Let's try 40. It still sounds really delayed. Heaven said there's no more space, so don't you leave, because I can't replace it. Okay, every time I click here, why is this happening? Yo, able to. Let me just mute this. Why is I click here? Why is it auto clicking off of my plugin? I'm not clicking anywhere else in the channel. Why is it going off this channel? Can I click my delay without it bugging out? And then when I enter it, this is so weird. Why is it? I'm not, it's clicking me on this channel. I'm clicking on group 6, and then it's taking me to group 9. And I'm clicking on group 6, and then it's taking me over here. Why? I know I'm listening to this, but it's not even. Don't be late, standing there, too lost to care. In my head is where I feel dead. Tainted soul, I'm troubled cold. Play my song, I'm coming home. It's not I can't replace it. Said to me right to my face, one day you'll see, but don't be late. Standing there, too lost to care. In my head is where I feel dead. Tainted soul, I'm troubled cold. Play my song, I'm coming home. So you need to turn down the ratio. Probably gonna make this like 15%. Don't you leave, because I can't replace it. Said to me right to my face, one day you'll see, but don't be late. Standing there, too lost to care. In my head is where I feel dead. Tainted soul, I'm troubled cold. Play my song, I'm coming home. Out of tune.
everyone plays an in-tune guitar. Like, we all heard a guitar that's in tune and they all sound the same. I love a guitar that's out of tune. I don't know why.
Heaven said there's no more space, so don't you leave, because I can't replace it. Said to me right to my face, one day you'll see, but don't be late. Standing there too lost to care, in my head is where I feel dead. Tainted soul, I'm troubled cold. Play my song, I'm coming home. Cause I can't replace it. Said to me right to my face, one day you'll see, but don't be late. Standing there too lost to care, in my head is where I feel dead. Tainted soul, I'm troubled cold. Play my song, I'm coming home. But don't be late. Standing there too lost to care, in my head is where I feel dead. Tainted soul, I'm troubled cold. Play my song, I'm coming home. Day you'll see, but don't be late. Standing there too lost to care, in my head is where I feel dead. Tainted soul, I'm troubled cold. Play my song, I'm coming home. There's no more space, so don't you leave, because I can't replace. Said to me right to my face, one day you'll see, but don't be late.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna export this. I don't want to edit these vocals like a lot, like I really don't. I want them to be really minimal. There's a little bit of everything on there, a little bit of your basics. Why did I click cancel? Export. Let's export this. Let's check out the video. The video is, I think it's already on my, I think I already plugged in the, yeah. And we call this, you're seeing all my little files here, that's fine. Let's just make a new one. Oh, it's in songs. All for Nothing. Hey, All for Nothing is a very good, you should check out that song actually. It's an original of mine. I forgot how to perform it. I always forget the keys of my songs. I have to like relearn them when I have to relearn them again. I'm just got a terrible memory with that sort of thing. But anyway, so let's do another one. This is gonna be in 2026. There's some other songs I edited. Yeah, let's make this one Heaven Said, right? That's not even the song name, but it's just the first lyric of the song, so it will just help me memorize it. Heaven Said. Oh, my guitar is falling over right now. It's like upside down. Anyway, Heaven Said. There we go. Okay, and then we have this as well. Let's pop that in the same file. Heaven Said. Let's go. Let's actually keep everything together. Let's move that in there, and then I think CapCut is open. Amazing. And then we'll move everything here into a new project file. Yay. I get so anxious with streaming. I really want to stream more often. I think I've almost been streaming for an hour. Let's at least try and finish a little bit of this project, because I've had to do it so many times today. Almost finished this entire bottle of water. Okay. Why do we have two files? Okay, it's fine. I think it's this one. this one, and you're seeing my computer. Lovely. And this one. That seems correct. Now, why did I talk for 9 minutes before I recorded this? Jeez. I think I already recorded the last. Yeah, because I did the peace sign at the end. The lighting again is horrible in here. It was so much nicer earlier today when I did this, but you know what? It's all part of the mood, so it's fine. I think I see where the file syncs up. Let's just cut this. Let's just split that. It's gonna do that. That's fine. And then let's zoom this in. Let's see where this is meant to sync up. And let's see how this sounds, because I like the visuals of the other one, but I sound like trash. Sound like trash anyway. What's the difference? No. So really want to see what we can do here. This is gonna sound terrible. It's not gonna sing. Heaven said. Okay, we need to wait. We're gonna see Heaven said. So yeah, I think I see the peak that I need to connect. This one and that one. That seems correct. But I'd zoom that in even more. That seems kind of correct. Those wavelengths look correct. Heaven said there's no more space. So cool. And then we take down the camera. Don't you leave because I can't replace it. Said I do like to keep some of this actual camera microphone in. Just turn it down. That's what I normally do to keep these like super acoustic. Get environmental sounds as well. It's a bit dark, but it's fine. I think this is okay. Heaven said there's no more space, so don't you leave because I can't replace it. Said to me right to my face, one day you'll see, but don't be late. Standing there too lost to care. In my head is where I feel dead. Tainted soul, I'm troubled cold. Play my song where I feel dead. I think autotune is messing with this. I did add a little bit of autotune because too lost to care. In my head is where I feel dead. Dead. It sounds like a flippin' goat singing. Let me take autotune off quickly. Let's see how it sounds. My vocals can sound like that anyway without it. It is where I feel dead. No, you see, it sounds better. Listen to that. Is where I feel dead. It is where I feel dead. With autotune, it made dead. Dead. So now, what you would do is you would go in graph mode to edit that. But you know what? I don't have that much. Let's just see. I think it might be because it's putting in an F sharp. It is where I feel dead. Tainted dead. Sounds better. Let's just turn the mix down. Dead. Tainted soul. Like, let's just really zone this out. Put on like 20%. Dead. Tainted soul. I'm feel dead. Tainted soul. I feel dead. Tainted soul. So that sounds a little bit better to me. We're now gonna re-export this, and there was a little bit too much reverb on this. Sorry. This is my reverb. Yeah, let's just change that down to 22. Just a little bit. In fact, it was specifically a it's specifically too much reflection. So we just put down that to 1.3, not 1.4, not 1.2. This is where the you were doing this earlier to me. You just keep clicking off of the one. Why? Why does this keep happening? Why does this keep happening? 1. Whenever I push 1, it takes me off of this. What the heck? I want this to be 1.3. It's 1.2 or it's 1.4. And every single time I change it, it takes me 1.3. Okay, now it changes when I push the 3, not when I push the 1. At least that I get 1.3. Yeah, I don't know why Ableton's messing up like this with me. Why are you doing this, Ableton? My Ableton version's actually really old. I'm broke right now, and I can't afford the new version, but I need to because I should save up for that actually, because it will really help me with my studies. But anyway, cool. We're gonna say that as version 2. Back again. Welcome back. Welcome back. I'm gonna save this as version 2. We're basically finished with this piece now. I just need to sync it up to the... How long is this video gonna be? A minute and 30 seconds. It's gonna be shorter than that because it's gonna be like a minute video. It's gonna be really short. I'm fine with that though. This isn't really a long song until I know what to put with it. Until I have like actual verse to sing with this chorus, I don't know. But I just want to get this chorus out there because I really want to retune my guitar. And once I do this, I'm just gonna record just the instrumentals a few times, but I'll do that in my own time because I want to do like 5 or 6 different takes. So then when I retune my guitar, I can play new songs now because I don't want to have to detune my guitar just to sound like this again. Okay, so that file is finished. That's my thought process. Let's delete this one. Actually, no, let's keep it up because I want to sync it quicker. And then, yeah, like my computer's like running out of space. I've got so much space, but also running out of all of it. Okay, Evan said there's no more space, so now we can take out this one because, and they should be perfectly in sync.
Day you will see, but don't be late.
Standing there, too lost to care. In my head is where I feel dead. Tainted soul, I'm troubled cold. Play my song, I'm coming home. Gotta go again. No, it's okay. I love that though. That's so my energy right now. I'll be right there. I'm back. Okay, wait. I'm literally standing on my chair with like my 2 legs, so I'm very also my energy is also like it's up there. Cool. That makes that video done. I like to do a little bit more YouTube, and then we'll put a little subscribe in the last 5 seconds. Yeah, we'll have it like peace out. I'll have my channel pop up, and then we say subscribe on the screen. Cool. That'll be the YouTube pop-up. Well, this is basically done. This is like a really short video. It's a minute and 6 seconds. But the song just doesn't need more. It already has so much to it. Let's just do it one more time before we release it. Well, not release it, it's not going on Spotify. I need to do a polish. This is an acoustic version for YouTube.
Heaven said there's no more space, so don't you leave because I can't replace it. Said to me right to my face, one day you'll see, but don't be late. Standing there too lost to care. In my head is where I feel dead. Tainted soul, I'm troubled cold. Play my song, I'm coming home.
This is a song about someone who's dying, essentially. When they say play my song, I'm coming home, he's not coming home, he's going to heaven. It's like, I don't know. This is a song about death, unfortunately, because it shouldn't be a bad thing, it's a part of life. Unfortunately. Oh my gosh, the inception. But yeah, that's kind of okay. I'm gonna export this. Songs 26. Heaven said. I don't know what the title of the song either. Carter will recommend you exporting videos to an external device. I don't care. I actually probably gonna do this as the whole first line. Like, I don't know if Suicide Boys, they used to have like I no longer feel the razor blade guarding my heel. Long ass name for a song, but I love that for SEO search tags, and it's just super different. And why have like a short name when you can just do something more with it, you know? Heaven said there's no more space. It's also, it goes into the fact that there's like too many people. There's just too many people on this planet, and there's just no more space. But it's also about death. There's a lot of deeper meaning in this song, and I could talk about it from many different angles, but it can also be interpreted in a few. Because heaven said there's no more space. Don't you leave because I can't replace. It's said to me right to my face, one day you'll see, but don't be late. It's like also about being patient. As much as we like hate death, and also heaven said there's no more space, so don't you leave. It's almost as if like you're watching someone you love disappear or die, but you can't do anything about it. You almost want to say like, use any excuses possible to keep them there. Be like, well, even heaven said there's no more space, so don't leave because I can't replace. And then it becomes very selfish, you know. It's like I need you though, so don't leave me. But it's in a loving way. That's the thing. And then all of a sudden, it's the lyrics go from someone else to yourself. Standing there too lost to care. In my head is where I feel dead. Now it's from the perspective of yourself, you know, of also death. And one person themselves can feel dead inside. And how much does that mean? And especially when you become like suicidal, you're almost ready to die. And then what difference at that point is be death and how dead you feel? There's almost no difference because you can feel so soulless. So yeah, that also comes from that. It said to me right to my face, one day you'll see, but don't be late. Standing there too lost to care. In my head is where I feel dead. Tainted soul, I'm troubled cold. Yeah, that's also part of that. And play my song, I'm coming home. And then it's like, okay, but maybe it might just be my time. And then it's meant to loop into the... Sorry. I need to put my phone on mute. And then it's basically meant to loop into the last bit of the song, which is like back into play my song, I'm coming home. Coming home, it's not really coming home, it's dying. And then play the song again. Heaven said there's no more space, so don't you leave. Yeah, so that's kind of the premise of the song. It's also meant to be like kind of rocky and raspy. So yeah, I hope you like that. That's the meaning of it. Yeah, I try to stream for at least an hour a day. I don't know how long this stream has been going on for now. I don't want to cut it off yet, otherwise I'll just show you some more music stuff. Where can I see though? Will this help me? You're gonna see what I'm seeing here, but I really don't know where it shows me how long the stream has been going on for. Because I want to stream for at least an hour every day. I'm terrible at like promotion. I'm really bad at like promoting my name and saying, oh, go listen to my music and stuff. So I don't like making entire posts about promotion. For me, that's a lot. So I like to just do these live streams. I get to know people a little bit. There we go. I can see there. I've been streaming for an hour. I get to know people a little bit more because I actually get to interact with people, and it just feels a little bit more natural. So that's why I really enjoy these live streams. So thank you so much for the people who have joined me on this live stream, the people that are still here, and for the people that are going to watch at a later stage. Thank you so much for watching it. And if you don't, then you don't, and I'll be talking to the air. But yeah, I see I already got 6 likes on that, and I really, really appreciate that. So thank you so much. Check out the song when it's released. It's going to be released in a few days, probably tomorrow. I just need to do some polishing touches. I'm going to try and do a little bit of a lighting filter on here to try and just make it look a little bit brighter, as well as making just thinking of a nicer title and tags and hashtags and stuff. But I also have to do some school studies. So yeah, thank you so much for everyone for joining. Thanks for being a part of this, and I hope you have a fantastic evening or afternoon wherever you are. Peace out. Thanks.